So how should I start this? Should I do like a little hi or little? That was not funny. That was really not funny. None of the above. None of the above. That was not funny. I apologize. Hello peeps, it's Sun, and today we are going to be reacting to The Bully Respects Only Me by MSA, previously My Story Animated. So I know I already did 2 of these, but first of all, you guys love them so much. I get so many views when I do them. And second of all, I love reacting to them. I think reacting to them is so much fun. Let's get right into it.
Hi, I'm Dee Dee, and I'm your typical high school nerd, except I have a very big secret. Want to know more? Stick around and yeah, like and subscribe to MSA. I lived with my parents and twin sister Claire. Growing up, I was a very quiet kid and mostly kept to myself. Read books, got straight A's, but Claire was the total opposite. She was the school's queen bee, really pretty, and every week she would date a new guy who would instantly fall in love with her.
You are so perfect, Claire. I love you.
Aw, sweetie, you're not too bad yourself.
Her reaction to that. Oh, Claire, you're so perfect. I love you. Her reaction to that is, oh, sweetie, you're not too bad yourself. No, I would be running out that door. I would be running out that door. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
I love your, smile.
I love your smile and your eyes and your perfect little hands. I love everything about you.
I don't like this guy. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. I think he's a little bit obsessed. I think he has a little bit of an obsession. Yandere? Question mark?
Can you guys go and be annoying somewhere else? I'm trying to do my homework and your sugar talks are making me nauseous. Are we making you jealous? Because let's face it, the only guy you'd ever kiss is your stuffed panda.
So first of all, that was me. I would personally not be jealous, but be glad that that's not me, because that man is creepy. He is scary. So personally, me, I would not be jealous. I would not be jealous. I'd be happy. I'd be thrilled, actually.
At least he's permanent, unlike the losers you date for 2 weeks, then dump and file restraining orders against because they end up stalking you. I wonder what will happen to this new arm candy. Word of advice, lover boy, run before it's too late. Claire threw a cushion at my head and left, and I couldn't help giggling. But she wasn't wrong. I was a little jealous of her. Even though I was smarter and more poised than Claire, I was always known as the other twin.
Why are you jealous of her? You should be happy that you don't have a man saying, oh, I love everything about you. I love your eyes. I love your hands. I love everything. Like, that's weird.
And no guy ever gave me the same kind of attention as Claire. Well, no one except Sid. He was the bratty son of some rich industrialist and was really popular for his stupid pranks in school. The first time I saw him was on the first day of high school when he rollerbladed his way into me in the school hallway and we both fell on our butts.
Wow, I've never seen anyone like you before.
Really?
Of course! I mean, how many people can be as stupid and blind as you are? You've gotta be someone special.
Excuse me, but you crashed into me. You should be apologizing.
You're right! Where are my manners? I'm sorry for calling you blind. 'Cause you also have an incredibly twitchy face and you sound like a
Does this man have no brain cells? Because you crashed into her, just like she said. You bumped into her, and you're mad at her?
pregnant horse when you talk. Now, I know I'm very handsome and you'd rather spend your day staring at me, but I'm late for class.
And Sid just pushed past me and left. I was hoping to never run into him again, but then I walked into the class and the teacher introduced him as the new student. To make things worse, she appointed me as his student tutor to bring him up to date with the classes. Later, as I sat with Sid in the library, I saw him staring at me funny.
You must be so
What makes you say that?
Come on, I saw how you were staring at me in the hallway. You like me, and it's cool. So how about we ditch these books and make out?
How about I punch your face and fracture your nose?
My plan's better.
Sid slid to my side, and our faces were inches apart.
Do you always smell like this?
Like what?
Like a mix of poop and garlic. Your breath stinks.
What the heck?
Oh, this guy must have bipolar because he is switching to so many different emotions. So many different emotions.
Time, Sid would find a new target, but a whole year went by and he only got more annoying. One time, he put a rat in my locker and it chewed all.
Why is there always rats in MSA videos? I am done with the rats.
All my books. And another time, Sid pulled out a fake snake from his bag and threw it in my face in the middle of a chemistry class.
No,
I got
that
spook
is
tripped and crashed
that
into a
is
table full of
terrifying.
chemicals. We couldn't enter the lab for a whole week thanks to the smell of rotten eggs. But despite everything, I had one thing going on right: my secret matchmaking website. I was Mrs. Cupid, famous for giving advice to anonymous kids who are suffering in their love life. Dear Miss Cupid, I have a crush on this mega hot chick, but since she's the most popular girl in school, she never notices me. How do I get her to date me? Dear Agent Hot Abs, I'm sorry, but the only way you'll get a girl like that to date you is in your dreams. But try the Math Club, Drama Club, and Polar Bear Rights Club. You've got a lot of pretty girls in there. And a month later, Agent...
My brain is not in my head because why are my question is, why are people typing to somebody that they don't know about their love life? And then she's like, the only way you can get her to date you is in your dreams. Like,
Agent Hot Abs confirmed that he was dating a theater club girl. Another time, I got an email from the bimbo babe. Dear Miss Cupid, I want a boyfriend, but I don't want to sound too desperate. What should I do? Dear bimbo babe, if you're writing this email, it means you're already desperate. And something about your name tells me you're not too smart either. Try searching the library for some hot geeks. This way, you can find a date and maybe learn a thing or two. Win-win. And a week later, bimbo babe was dating someone too. Another score for Miss Cupid. I'm making your dreams come true. Ooh, ooh.
There you are!
I jumped in shock as Sid walked up from behind me and I shut my laptop.
What you hiding on that computer? Are you stalking me on Instagram? I knew it. You have a crush on me.
I don't. Now stop snooping around and leave.
Not so soon.
Sid snatched the laptop from my hand. I tried to get it back, but that sleaze bag wouldn't let go. Finally, the laptop fell on the ground and the screen flew open.
No way. You're Mrs. Cupid? You give advice to corny teenagers. Oh my god, I'm dying. I think I might have coughed up a lung.
Shut up, you moron. And yeah, I am Mrs. Cupid. But if you tell anybody, I swear I will end you.
I won't tell anyone if you agree to set me up with someone. I know you're probably wondering why a hot guy like me would need your help, but I want to see how...
I'm not.
good you are.
I'd rather eat a bag of worms than help you. Suddenly, Sid ran out of the door and screamed into the school hallway.
Hey everybody! Our grand school matchmaker, Mrs. Cupid, is none other than...
I covered his mouth and yanked him back into the classroom. Why are you doing this? You haven't dated a single girl this whole year and now suddenly you want a girlfriend?
Maybe I'm bored, and this could be a welcome change. Now, do we have a deal?
Ugh, I hate this, but fine. I'll find a date for you. And if you two hit it off, you have to promise to permanently get off my back.
Whatever you say, princess.
I know it was probably the worst idea to help Sid, but I also didn't want anyone to find out I was Miss Cupid. It was the one good thing in my life. I wasn't going to let all my hard work go down the drain. So I sat up all night trying to find the perfect match for Sid, and the next day I arranged a few dates for Sid, but they all ended up in massive disasters.
Have you seen my new rubber chicken collection?
Your what?
Rubber chicken. You know the one you squeeze and it makes a sound? Let me show you an example. I'm a dorky chick, beep, and I love to flap my wings, beep, beep, beep.
Okay. Actually, I just...
So I would be out that door. I'd be gone. Yeah, I would flee the area. I would flee the area. I would make sure to move to another country.
remembered, I have to take my cat for a manicure. See you around. And we never saw her again. The next day, Sid met another girl at a burger joint and sneakily placed his dumb rubber chicken in her food. Just as she took a bite, the toy made a sound and she almost passed out. This happened a few more times before
I'm out of words. He put a rubber chicken in her food. What?
lost my mind and cornered Sid. What's the matter with you? And what's with this stupid obsession with rubber chickens?
What? I really like them. And if I can't share my passion, what's even the point of having a girlfriend?
If
Yeah,
you
you can share your passion, but you don't put your passion in someone's food. That's not how life works.
want this to work, you've gotta step up your date game. Carrying chicken toys to dates is not how you woo a girl.
Really? Then how do you woo a girl?
Sid came closer, staring into my eyes, and for a second I forgot how to breathe. But then he just pulled my laptop closer and stared at the screen.
Ooh, this one sounds interesting. Dear Cupid Lovelock, I'm tired of dating the same guy over and over again. Find me someone different. Bored Anonymous.
Yeah, cool. Now sit back and let me work my magic. I texted Bored Anonymous that the boy she was looking for would meet her in the library with a red book in hand. And the next day, Sid sat at the desk with the book while I hid behind the wall waiting for Bored Anonymous to show up. I almost threw up when I saw Claire walk in and she went straight to Sid. She was Bored Anonymous? Mind if I take this seat?
I don't see why not.
Claire pulled out a chair and I waited for Sid to do something stupid, but surprisingly, they got along really well. They were cracking up at Sid's jokes and Sid was blushing like stupid girl. And weirdly enough, I started feeling kind of jealous watching them together. I was still lost in my thoughts when Sid walked over.
That went well.
You don't actually think you can date my sister, do you?
Why? Claire is fun, cool, and pretty to look at. Why should I not date her?
Because you guys are totally different and she's known to crush boys and walk all over them.
That was before she met me. I'm gonna steal her heart and she won't know what hit her. In fact, she just asked me to be her date at this super cool party, and I think I'm going to go.
Uh-huh. Guess what? I'll be there too, with my boyfriend.
You know you can't bring an imaginary person to a party, right?
He's not imaginary. He's a very real person. You'll see.
I can't wait.
Neither can I. And yeah, don't forget your rubber chickens. I walked away feeling kind of miserable. I had less than 5 hours to find myself a boyfriend, so I just asked one of the guys from the chemistry class to be my date, and he said yes. The party was nice, and I was having a good time, until Sid showed up with Claire on his arm and sat right next to me and my date. Oh, my sweet honey buns. I could stare into your eyes forever.
And I could stare into yours.
I can stare deeper.
I can stare into your soul and I can say you're an angel.
That doesn't even make any sense.
It's a metaphor.
It's stupid.
You're stupid.
Are you two done? Because I want to dance. Sid, come on. We'll join you.
But I don't know how to dance.
Just follow my lead. I dragged my date, but he kept missing steps, banged into a bunch of people. At one point, he stomped on my feet so bad, I had to sit down with an ice pack. I didn't see Sid and Claire after that, and the next day, they were officially dating. Sid was so lost in Claire's love, he didn't pay any attention to me. No pranks, no rude comments, not even a glance. And
But isn't that what you wanted? Recap. Let's do a recap on that.
have to promise to permanently get off my back. Have to promise to permanently get off my back. Have to promise to permanently get off my back.
Yeah. Isn't that exactly what wasn't your whole life's mission to get him to stop bothering you? Right? Be grateful that it stopped. What more do you want?
Made me so mad, but I knew it was only a matter of days till Claire would dump Sid. Despite our weird relationship, he was kinda the only friend I had, and I didn't want him to end up hating me after Claire dumped him. So I tried talking to Claire about it. So, you and Sid, huh? When are you dumping him? Not this time. I actually like this guy, and I think I'm gonna stick around. But he's so uncultured and weird, and I might warn you, he has an unhealthy obsession with rubber chicken toys. It's bizarre. So, he's a funny guy. And why are you so interested in Sid anyway? You never paid attention to the the guys I've dated in the past. I'm just looking out for you. Yeah, right. Stop prying and mind your own business. Claire Cat walked her way out of the room, and I kept thinking about what she said. Why was it bothering me so much that Sid was dating Claire? Did I have feelings for him? Ew. No. Yuck. I just shoved whatever stupid thoughts I had to aside and decided to focus on my studies. But my concentration was all over the place. Then one day, I was in the library breaking my head over some complicated maths equation when someone pulled my notebook. Sid, give that back.
I will when you tell me, why are you so mad at me?
Why would I be mad at you? Do I look mad at you? You and I are not friends that I'll be mad enough to be mad at you. That'll be madness, and I'm not that mad. I grabbed my books and turned to leave, but Sid got in the way.
I'm not done talking. Did you tell Claire that I'm uncultured and weird?
Maybe.
Why?
Because it's the truth. You are weird and creepy, and you don't care about anyone's feelings. Remember how you chased me around for a year, saying the stupidest things, and now that you have a girlfriend, it's like I don't even exist?
I thought you wanted me to back off, and now you're bothered by it? What do you—
Thank you. That's what I just said. She literally wanted him to back off. And now that he backed off, she's mad at him. Do you like him? Do you not like him? Everybody in this story has bipolar. I feel like everyone in this story needs to fix something with their brains or go to a therapist or something. Because what?
you want, Dee Dee?
I don't know, okay? Maybe I'm just mad at you for not even saying a thank you. If not for me, Claire would never date a rubber chicken-loving brat like you.
Fine, thank you. Happy now? Anyway, I came here to ask your opinion on this necklace I got for Claire for prom, but I guess it was a stupid mistake.
Glad to know that there's something you can figure out on your own. Sid and I didn't talk after that, and I just spent most of my days locked up in my room, eating tubs of ice cream and watching MSA. Watching these stories made me realize how stupid I was to chase a guy who didn't even like me, so I decided to keep my self-respect and forget about Sid, even though it broke my heart. Then a few days later, it was prom, and I decided not to go. I was casually sitting in my living room when I heard a car pull up in the driveway. I peeked outside the window and saw Claire kissing some guy who looked nothing like Sid. What the heck was that? It's called none of your business. No, it's called cheating. You're dating Sid. Remember? Your boyfriend? Ex-boyfriend. I've decided to dump him. So he doesn't actually know? Claire, he genuinely likes you. Well, they all do. I'm literally perfect. But you know me, I get bored so easily, and this Sid was a total freak. He keeps annoying me with those stupid rubber chicken toys, and all he ever did was joke and talk and blah blah blah. Anyway, I can just drop him a text now. Claire pulled out her phone, but I just snatched it and threw it away. And then I pounced on her like a wild cat while she struggled to push me away. Finally, my parents walked in and threw me off. I can't believe I thought you were capable of changing. I should have fought harder for Sid. In fact, I should have just asked him not to date you when I figured you were bored anonymous. How did you? Miss Cupid? Oh my god, you liar! I should have known it was you. Only someone too lame to get a boyfriend would have so much time to find boyfriends for others. You're—
Okay, girl, you cannot say that. You were the one who literally reached out to her. Like, you literally reached out to her. You can't say that. You can't say that.
You're calling me a liar? What about you? You cheating, backstabbing witch? At least I have a life. All you have is this desperate attempt to save your sanity. I will kick your butt like a bazooka. I charged at Claire one more time, but before I could grab her, Dad screamed at us to stop, and then suddenly he fell to the ground unconscious. We immediately called 911 and took him to the hospital. Apparently,
well, that
Dad had been
was
under tremendous work stress that
unexpected.
impacted his heart, and now he needed immediate surgery. But it was really expensive, and we didn't have that kind of money. Mom had some savings, but it wasn't enough, so Claire asked her friends for help. But she was only met with more closed doors. We were running out of options when the nurse told us that someone had paid our bill in full. What? Who? The donor wants to keep his name anonymous. Sorry. With the bill being finally paid, Dad went into surgery, and thankfully it was successful. I was happy, and I couldn't stop thinking about this anonymous donor. So I waited for everyone to sleep, and then slowly made my way to the computer in the reception area. I typed in Dad's name, and the bill had no name, but it did have a number. Sid's. What are you doing? Sid paid the bill. I can't believe this. He must really like you a lot. I don't think he did this for me, dummy. I've seen the way he looks at you. He likes you, and I definitely know you like him. Sorry about that. Don't worry. Now go before it's too late. And yeah, don't ask Miss Cupid for help. She kind of sucks. I smiled and rushed out of the hospital, but it was too late at night and I couldn't find a cab. Disappointed, I was headed back to the hospital when I noticed a car in the parking lot and Sid sleeping inside it. I walked over and banged on the window.
What? I have a weapon, Dee Dee?
Sid stepped out of the car and I immediately
Did he really think that a rubber chicken is a weapon? Let's do a recap.
What? I'm a weapon!
Lee hugged him. Thank you for saving my dad. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't stepped in. But what are you doing in the parking lot?
I stuck around in case you needed more help. Listen, Edie, there's something you should know. I like you. I was stupid to be playing games with you to begin with, but I thought you weren't interested in me. I started dating your sister to get some reaction out of you. And I did get a bit infatuated with her, but I started seeing her true colors soon enough before she even dumped me. I know I was crazy and should have just told you I like you in the first place, but...
Hey, I like you too. Always have. But I needed you to date Claire to finally see that.
Guess we both kind of messed up.
We can still make it right.
I'd like that.
Sid leaned in, and I was sure he was going to kiss me this time, but instead, he handed me a rubber chicken. You really know how to woo a girl.
That is The Bully Respects Only Me by MSA, My Story Animated. Like I said, MSA never, ever fails to surprise me. They always end up surprising me. So I think the ending was really, really sweet. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. Please like. Please turn on push notifications so you don't miss when I post. And yeah, guys, that's it. Sun out. Peace out.